Welcome back to CI. Now for a little good news. The verse in a very popular song says, I believe that children are the future. Children need someone to look up to, and that's the primary focus of the organization 100 Black Men, providing someone for children to look up to, especially African-American males who have a 50% dropout rate in the Syracuse City School District. The 100 Black Men volunteer their time at mentoring programs at Fowler High School and BLODGETT Middle School, which they say makes a difference.
We got people from BLODGETT, we've got people from Fowler, and we've got college students here. One of the things that we do as mentors is we try to help prepare you for your next step in life.
You see this as a way to help them tap into their own talent.
Yes, yes. Most of them do not know that they have a lot of talent because sometimes no one has told them, or people who have told them, they really don't believe it.
Many times we have young men that come in and there may be some self-confidence issues when dealing with older adults and things, but as you get to know the students and young men, they begin to open up, and it doesn't take long before their confidence comes through, and confidence is a key to many things. It gives you the ability and the drive to want to strive and want to do better and better things for yourself.
Walter, what do the kids need?
They need a number of things. Most of all, for me, they need love. They need some attention. They need some guidance. They need some discipline. We mainly give them an opportunity to express themselves, and as they express themselves, we find out what some of their concerns are, what some of their needs are, what their goals are.
And their efforts are needed. Both schools are located in some of the poorest neighborhoods in the city. At Fowler High School, for example, 72% of the students are eligible for free and reduced lunch, and the 2009 graduation rate was 39%. What difference has it made in the people who participate, the kids that participate?
I have young men that are in this program since last year that I would have worries about, for example, that I couldn't get them through a day of school. Sometimes we'd have to call it quits for a day. And making the connection with individuals within this program. They're in school today, they're in this room right now, and school is over with at this point, and they're still here. And I'm seeing success out of young men that I may have been worried about 1 year ago, and right now, the only thing I'm worried about is to make certain they go to the right college.
The men have different reasons for becoming mentors, but the same goal, to help the youth see a positive future. Why do you feel it was important for you in particular to make this commitment?
Most of the issues these young men and women face nowadays are no different than what we faced when we were coming up, but we had a network to get us through it. These young men and women don't have the same network. And I feel like it's our obligation to provide that network for them, to provide that support system for them, to remove some of the peer pressure, equalize some of it, and those type of things, so they have some place to turn.
I've really got a passion for working with young people. I think that there's a need that's unfulfilled in the lives of a lot of these folks, and hopefully we make a difference in that by what we do, by kind of exposing them to people, places, and things that they haven't been exposed to, kind of opening up the world to them, letting them see that there's more out there than what they've seen so far.
Students say the program makes a difference in their lives. Tell me about a time when you had to use what you learned here at the 100 Black Men Mentor Program that made you make a different decision.
Well, it was a group of me and my friends, and we were out doing what we usually do. So sometimes we cause a little trouble, but one day in particular, I stopped and thought, like, this isn't right. Like, we should stop what we're doing, go do something else. And I used the greater judgment I got from the 100 Black Men to make that decision.
And tell me what you would say to other people who may be thinking about kids who aren't making the decision like you did to get into a program like this.
You'd be kind of foolish not to. Like, this is probably one of the best decisions you could make for yourself.
What's the most important thing for you that you get out of this?
Well, the most important thing here is that not that they only help you with academics, but they help you with problems at home. Because usually at school, teachers can help you with problems here, but they can't help at home. So I tried to keep the problems that I have home at home, because if I brought the problems from home to school, I probably wouldn't be right here in this position talking to you.
What change have you noticed in yourself as a result of this experience?
My behavior, my attitude, overall everything.
How much do you think your change influences other people that you're involved with?
A lot, because my little brothers follow me and they look up to me, so if they see a good role model in their life, they'll follow me.
We want to give you an opportunity to take advantage of your surrounding, your community, as well as expose you to other environments that you can look at getting involved in.
During their group meeting today, the conversation is about sharing experiences, perceptions, and making the transition from middle school to high school.
A lot of you getting ready to go from 7th or 8th grade, you're going to get ready to go into high school, and I'm sure there's some questions that you may have. What is high school like? Well, you got people sitting right next to you that can tell you that.
Since it's my junior year here, a lot of the students I've seen dropped off, quit. I mean, it's really no joke when you come to high school.
You know, so what else is going through your mind when you think about going to high school? What else might you be looking forward to?
One of the things y'all be looking forward to, and none of y'all don't want to say it, but I'll say it for you. Where the girls at? Yeah? Where the girls at?
And did we say girls? After all, they are teenage boys. Each of the youth then gets 1 minute on the mic, a chance to describe what is going on in their lives, positive or not.
One thing that happened good for me this week was in my classes I'm starting to do better, and my teachers have been saying that I've been doing good and stuff like that.
One good thing, we won our game on Tuesday, and one bad thing is I'm failing 3 classes.
If you want to play basketball, you got to get your grades up, man. You can't just be a dummy and play basketball. Like, you got to get your grades up. That's what I had to do, like, these past weeks. Yeah, I had to get my grades up. So.
Excellent point, man.
While the name of the organization is 100 Black Men, don't be fooled. More support is needed to redirect and change the lives of these boys.
There's a need for more men. There's a need for many more men to step up and be willing to spend some time with a young man. And oftentimes people are thinking that they don't have the time available. I'm too busy. I have a job, I have a family, I have all these other involvements. If they get involved, they'll find that it really doesn't take as much time as you might think.
Yeah, we need the average Joe who is a working person, male, female, whatever, so that we all can interact with each other.
What are the consequences of not doing a program like this?
Well, I think you'd see a greater proliferation of some of the things that are plaguing our community right now in terms of violence, drug abuse, pregnancies at a young age. It's like leaving a river unchecked when it begins to overflow its banks.
Yes, it helps a lot. It's like, I don't know where would I be right now if I wasn't in this program.
100 Black Men is a good program for men and stuff like that, because it keeps you out of trouble. And in the community around these schools and stuff like that isn't that good, so it keeps kids off the streets and it keeps kids from doing wrong and stuff like that. I'd like to say thank you to the supporters of 100 Black Men.